first gear pull, but let's try second real quick. See if you can see anything spike on the RPMs. Oh, there's my check engine light. Good. I'd rather have that than no check engine light, and then it'll be a mystery in what it actually is to fix it. So this is turning into a little adventure, I'd say. I'm just about to get on it again, but I'm gonna read the check engine light and see if it's safe to do so first. Let's see how serious this is. Okay, well, I guess it's happening. It's saying it's a misfire in cylinder 3 according to my access port. So I guess that makes sense why it's cutting out. It kind of felt like a boost cut, but according to my access port, it is not a boost cut. It is probably a bad ignition coil. All right, time to get down to business. What is causing the breakup boost cut misfire activity? I may just have an idea what's going on here. Alright, so dead giveaway why my car might be breaking up. Apparently I forgot to tighten down these bolts, these nuts. That's just the first one that I seen. There are probably others that I did not tighten down. I was so excited to get the exhaust back on, and apparently I forgot to tighten down the nuts and bolts. So this should be an easy fix. Let's go on ahead and get these nice and torqued down. Get this bad girl on there nice and snug. Alright, that was easy. Let's check the other two on the back side. Don't believe I snugged that one up either. I was tripping out. Forgot to do it. Definitely snug. Nope, I didn't even snug these down. Oh my gosh. What a tard. What a tard. Well, at least it was an easy fix. Remember, boys and girls, don't ever get in a hurry or you'll forget some very important steps. Not sure when I lost this intercooler bolt, but it is gone as well. Probably should order another one day. Alright, that's mucho better. Alright, one more to go on the back side here. So apparently I snugged that one down pretty good. That's weird how I snugged down the nut that I can't even see. Should be problem solved now. Sounds better already. When Subi gets to be cold outside, when out of the pipe. All over the camera. Alright, it is the next morning since we tightened up those downpipe bolts. So yeah, that should fix the problem. Let's go on ahead and take a test drive and find out. Alright, just letting my car get up to temperature before we take off. 147, I don't know the sweet spot, sweet temp. I say it's like 160. But people may say otherwise, but that's what I do. Alright, we're gonna do a little second gear pull and see what happens. Nope, still doing it. What the heck? A little better, but it's still breaking up. Still boost cutting, and yeah, something is not right. It's not running smooth. We aren't getting the firing. Oh, and there we go. So I guess it will come down to a misfire and maybe a ignition coil, spark plug, cylinder 3 misfire. Same thing as the other week. Okay, I thought for sure tightening those downpipe bolts would fix this issue, but apparently it is something else, and I need to further investigate this. Well, it's the next morning and I'm doing some more experimenting while I'm on my way to work. So I turned to my access port and selected the roughness in cylinder 3 setting. And as you can see already, I've had about nine misfires so far. And I'm just getting started here. So I'm just in third right now, going up the hill. I'm gonna get on it a tiny bit here and watch the count rise. Look at all the way to 16. All the way to 16. So yeah. I really should stop abusing my car, so I guess I'm gonna go home and check out the coil pack, take out the spark plug, just start doing some investigating, and maybe we'll fix this issue. We're back in the garage. Now it's time to check out cylinder 3 and see what it looks like. Subaru engines, we have cylinder 1, 3, 4, and 2. So I'm going to go on ahead and tackle this one in the upper left-hand corner. Of course, Subaru decides to pack everything under the hood all at once, and absolutely there's no space for anything, not even your hand or fingers or nothing. Let's remove our intake and see if we can expose our cylinder 3. Whoops. Easy now, easy on that mass sensor. Those things aren't cheap. Well, this airbox is cool and all, but it is very much in the way, and I cannot get to that coil pack whatsoever. I'm gonna have to remove it, make my life a little easier. Coil pack is right down, ooh, in between here, and that's a pretty tight fit for me. As I was saying, yes, I do need new headlights. You can see that this one is just falling right off. The little water seal cap, yeah, it really doesn't click on at all. Just broke my stupid light fixture here. So fucking cheap. Man, this is a legit GoPro product, I thought. Apparently it's just an Amazon. Fucking who knows. Well, tell me you're a different size there, buddy. You're really a 12? Ah, come on. Gotta love this little electric ratchet here. Gotta love it. Alright, the airbox is free. Alright, there's our coil pack right there. Let's see if it's even plugged in. Let's see, the last time I replaced this coil pack was a year or so ago, and I actually broke off the connector for the clip. Make sure you put it in right, wait for the snap. Oh, it's not the snap I was looking for. Shiitake mushrooms, son. So I believe that's just a little, you can see a zip tie on there, a little black zip tie. But let's go ahead and pull this out and see what we find. I'm also going to pull my spark plug out. Take a look at that as well. Darn, I'm running into my first issue with this new battery operated ratchet. It just doesn't want to get into these tight spaces. Time to use some good old manpower, I guess. Just a 12mm bolt holding this coil pack in. And the bolt will not come out because it is connected to the coil pack. Just be cautious of the bracket that's also being held on by this bolt here. And should just release from what I remember. There it is. Made a little sound. Alright, let's see what we're oh no. Oh no. That's not supposed to happen. That is definitely not supposed to happen. This has never happened before. Still wrestling out this little grommet here. Got a real good bite on that spark plug. Let me tell you that. Definitely does. Let's try these rusty old things. Oh, maybe not. Oh, Jesus. It's a real fighter. Got it. Got it. That's just supposed to pop on there. Boom. Oh, as you can see, this is my ghetto little zip tie right there. Little quick fix, and you can see it's not the tightest fit. It's possible this thing just came loose, but it is weird that my car was not misfiring at idle, only wide open throttle. Alright, come to me, spark plug. Got my little swivel on there. Going with another extendo. It's definitely been a while since I've dug into this. Don't screw this up. Let's see if we can twist it by hand. It's coming, it's coming. Seems a little tight. A little tight, a little rough. Alright, let's see what we got. Holy mother. I don't know much, but this spark plug does not look too good to me. I went back to one of my old videos when I did spark plugs on this car, and that was like over 4 years ago, so I'm pretty sure it's time for some new plugs. With that being said, I just ordered another set of the Iridium spark plugs, so those will be in, I think I can pick them up tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
No bueno. That, my friends, is the sound and smell of a misfire. That is an all too familiar thing with this Subaru. So we're gonna go on ahead and tackle that today. So after I pulled my spark plug out last night, I put it back in, you know, put it all back together, knowing I was gonna get plugs the next day. And right when I started it up, immediate misfire. So that third cylinder is officially dead. I'm not sure why it worked at idle and then it started breaking up once I did wide open throttle. But I don't know, maybe the current wasn't right, there wasn't enough, you know, sparkage going on, so we're gonna fix that right now. So I went out and picked up some spark plugs for the Subaru, These are the ones that I've been going with for a couple years now. I'm going to start with the third cylinder first and then start it up and see if that solves the misfire issue. If it does, that tells me all I need to do is the plugs. I don't have to worry about any coil packs, so I'm going to rule that out right now. Sometimes I like to remove stuff I don't need to remove just to remove it, just to see how it works. One day I really want to do a new turbo inlet on the Subaru. I hear the old OEM ones go bad. They start having holes in them. You start getting boost leaks. And I'm pretty sure mine is pretty sure that mine is very worn out and I could really use a new one. I also hear it's one hell of a nightmare to install them. So that might be a fun video to try and figure out. I'll just take my time, go slow, and learn some things, you know? There's nothing wrong with that. Well, I guess I consider myself lucky because some of the other cylinders are not as easy to get to. This is probably one of the easier ones to get to, along with cylinder 1. But on that side, those are a little tough because you got the battery in the way. The other one, you got that secondary air pump in the way. So, yeah, I guess I lucked out a little bit. Hopefully I can get this to work, and I hopefully don't need to get a coil pack. I'm getting way too familiar with this process. But I like doing this. It's pretty fun. Are you really a 12? Ah, see? I guess I'm not that familiar with it after all. Short-term memory, you know. Wrong way, Jake. We're gonna loosen it. It's already tight enough there, buddy. Come to Papi. You can see I did not succeed with that. Remember how I got stuck onto the spark plug? Well, it happened once more. No biggie. I'll just go in and get it. Yeah. I hope you guys still think I'm manly. I put on some gloves just to keep the dirt factor down a little bit. I'm tired of getting greasy. Stays under your fingernails for a week. It's not fun, really. Wow, it came out nice and easy. It's filled with gas because it isn't sparking. I'm gonna grab the new plug, and I'm also gonna double check the spark plug gap. Alright, we got the good old user manual out for the Subaru. Get some gappers, some gap ears. Or you can just do the generic little circular thing. I thought I had one handy, but it looks kind of like a quarter and it just goes around, has different increments of sizes on there. I do find this a little easier to use and you don't really mess up the electrode as easy as well. I'll show you how to use it, or I'll show you how I use it. I don't know if that's the correct way. I'm going to check for the OEM spark plug gappage here. Somewhere in the book of awesomeness. To install the air cleaner, no spark plugs. It may be difficult to replace the spark plugs. True that. That is a true statement. It is recommended that you have the spark plugs replaced by your Subaru dealer. Haha, no thanks. Where the heck's the spark plug gappage, bro? I am capable. I'm not your average Joe that just leaves everything up to the professional. I like to learn too. Specifications. I should have known that. I just got all excited when I saw maintenance. Capacities. Engine coolant, power steering, transmission, rear differential, engine, wheel, tires. Okay, so it doesn't even tell you what gappage to gap the spark plugs. Gappage, gapping, gap, whatever. These things are really nice, really nice. And they are made in Japan. That's pretty sweet. JDM. Don't damage the electrode, so be very careful. So, let's see what we're working with here. It actually tells you what it is, 0.35, 0.40, 0.45, so you just kind of, let's see, the gappage here is 0.035 is the gappage. These plugs came from the factory at 0.034. Okay, it's official. I'm running my spark plugs at 0.030. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I'm doing, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. This one came out of the box at 0.40. So we're going to bend the metal piece toward the electrode here, if you can see. I just got it under there. I'm not touching the electrode, I'm just behind it, if you can see. But I'm just gonna bring my left hand up and towards it a tiny bit. Still too big because I can fit 0.34 on there. Keep on bending. Okay, didn't see any movement, but I think it did move because the increments are so minimal. 0.030. Boom, boom, boom. 0.034. Don't fit. So we are clear there. Moving along. Two more. I really do need to straighten up this little area here, this area there, all this area over there. Everywhere in this garage is pretty cluttered, as you can see. I'm not proud of it. I'm definitely not proud of it. But that's just what it is, man. I'm a busy guy. Busy guy. No time to clean up. Just time for more projects and more mess. I'm just piling messes on top of messes. I guess this is what I do. So you can see a big difference with the spark plugs. We got the old one here, the new one there. And yeah, there is a huge difference in the spark plugs. 4 years of wear and tear, brand new out of the box from Japan. Let's swap this in there, see what we get. Got some Nevises NICs on there. People say you're not supposed to do this, but I'm doing it. Do what you do. That's what I do. I'm doing it because I did it last time and I didn't have no issues doing it, so I'm doing it again. Here we go. Try and line up the hole first try. Don't want to really get the anti-seize on the electrode. I love spending real quality time with my Subaru. I really just wish I had more to offer this car. Now we got that California law that's just sucky. I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how many times I could film me doing this, but here's another time. Perfect. That is perfect. God, that's a tight bung on there. It's got a tight bung. It's a tight bung holding in the plug. You really need to make a Subaru spark plug socket without that grommet in there, because we're putting it in sideways, not vertical. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. But we got it. Moving on. I just realized that there's supposed to be a spring. Where is the spring? There's supposed to be a spring that goes in here. Oh, look at that carnage right there. Dang. Really took a chunk out of me. I have no spring in my pack. I happen to have an extra coil pack right here. You're supposed to have a freaking spring in there. I'm gonna take a look around for that spring, I guess. My gosh. You guys are not gonna believe this. Well, maybe you will. Sometimes you know. Anyways, yes, I needed to replace the spark plug, so that's a good sign. I'm gonna replace the spark plugs and have the car running right, but I may have had the same issue if I found the spring and put back the ignition coil the way I found it. But that is not the case, and I'm looking around for it. Looking around and see it maybe somewhere. But of course, I didn't hear it hit the ground. There it is right there. Just waiting for me to pick it up and to put it back in the ignition coil pack, whatever you call it. I call it ignition coil pack, whatever. I should have known. I should have known the coil pack was supposed to have the spring to it. Let's get this coil pack back together and let's put it on the new spark plug and give this car a start up. Well, my trusty light just broke. Or should I say I broke it. It dropped off my car. And it's an LED, and somehow it did break. Pretty sure LEDs are supposed to be for life, but oh well. So I'm going to put this bad girl up in here. That's going to be hanging out there. Just going to reassemble you. Sorry about that. Sorry about that exposure. That looks more familiar. You can see the spring down in there. And this has got to be fixed. And I lost my glove, so my man card is back. Man card is back in action and stronger than ever. One step closer to the rumbling and getting a $1,000 ticket and getting impounded. Just kidding. I don't know if it's 1,000. People are saying it's only 200. Oh, it's only this. Oh, it's only that. Oh, you don't need to do this. Oh, it's this, not that. You guys are misunderstanding. Well, I don't want to find out the hard way, that's for sure. Good to go. Sounds better. Time to clear that check engine real quick. Reset. So here we go. See what happens. Our check engine light. Good. Not bad. Little light rev. I'm sorry it's cold. I know it's just killing you inside, isn't it? But it's my own fault if I screw something up. Okay, we're gonna let this baby warm up. Let her get to operating temperature. And we're gonna go for a test drive tonight. We're gonna rail it out. We're gonna really hit the boost and it's gonna be 100% better. I'm kind of an optimistic type of guy, you know? I don't think it would be a bad idea to check my oil. Can't remember the last time I checked it. Oh, shame on me. Dry as a whistle. Nah, just kidding. Okay, a little, like halfway low. Can use a quart. Maybe two. Hey, at least I have oil. Quick test drive coming up. Hopefully I don't end up in jail. These days you can be such a criminal just for having an exhaust on your car. I hope this law doesn't last, I really do. Ooh, almost stalled. My ECU is relearning because I just reset the code. Okay, we're just getting on the road now. Everything seems to be normal. Everything's good, everything's smooth. I haven't got on it yet. I wanted you guys to be there with me, so I'm gonna wait until I make this turn up here. And we're gonna give it some juice. Juice! Take it easy, it's uphill. I don't wanna put her through too much stress now. A little 12.5 PSI, which is pretty dang weak. Then again, I think I might have a boost leak. Do a little second gear hit. Okay, no misfires, everything's smooth. We are only hitting 12.7 PSI. Oh, we're scraping too. We are low, but not really low. I can't imagine those low guys, man. Those low guys. Those guys can't drive over 20. Really can't enjoy the car going so dang slow. Yeah, it looks badass when it's parked, but can you really drive it? Is the functionality there? I don't think so. But maybe it would be cool one day. That's why people get bags, you know? They can be low when they want, and they can raise it up when they need to. But coilovers are life for me. Coilovers are life. So we're at 12.7 PSI. Oh, let's check our wastegate. Let's see our wastegate duty. And we were hitting about, what, 60% wastegate duty. Wastegate duty, 0. 65, that's it. So I think I have another issue with my car. Other than my misfire, I do have another issue, and I think it is my wastegate flap. My wastegate flap is opening and not staying shut, so it can't build the boost it needs to. We're gonna do one more lap around and do some more troubleshooting. Okay, second gear roll on. So again, we're hitting 65% of our wastegate duty. That is not the Subaru that I remember. It still pulls pretty good for, you know, a stage 2 Subaru, but it is not hitting the boost levels that is required. I am not hitting full boost potential, and it kind of makes me sad. Now I guess I can focus my energy on, whoops, I don't know if that's a cop or not. I'm so sketched out, dude. I don't want to drive with this exhaust anymore. I really don't. Yeah, she's just not boosting like she used to in her old age. My wastegate is just rusted, and I'm pretty sure it just needs to be a little lubed up. Little adjustment maybe on the preload spring. But you know what I really should do? I should replace the rest of my spark plugs. Since I replaced my cylinder 3 spark plug, I need to go on ahead and replace the rest of them. So the misfire's fixed, that's cool. I'm gonna get the other 3 spark plugs changed out and everything running right. I'm gonna log how many miles were on my car before I did the change, so I can keep track of it that way. I'm sure the next video I'm gonna be diagnosing my wastegate flap and the opening and the functionality of it. Make sure it's performing like it should. I need to take it apart, check it out, maybe adjust some of the preload on it. I think stock's supposed to be like 8 pounds of preload on the spring. We're gonna investigate, we're gonna see if we need to order something or, you know, bottom line, we need to get this Subaru running right. We do, we need to get it running right, and we're gonna do that. We are gonna do that. But that's gonna be on the next video. Hopefully I can figure this out. But until then, guys, thanks for watching another video. Wasn't too exciting, but hey, it's a video, and something's going on with my car, so I decided to make a video and include you guys along for the ride. And it's fun. I like it. I enjoy it. So thanks for watching the video. Hit that thumbs up button. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Do whatever you want to do, but I'll be back with another video soon. So stay tuned. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye-bye now. See you next time. See you later. My misfire's fixed. Yeah, baby. Misfire's fixed, but on to the next issue with the Subaru. She's got lots of miles, 160,000. I need to keep up on her maintenance, and she'll be going at least over 200K. 200K strong. We'll see though, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep enjoying her. You know, everyone's getting new cars, new this, new that, faster this, faster that. But there's just nothing like the Subaru, man. It's just something else. Something else inside. It's just inside. I just can't explain it, man. You fellow Subi owners will know what I'm talking about. I'm just kidding. Alright guys, we'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Take it easy, and we'll see you next time. I'm done. I'm signing off. Peace out. I'm out of here. And stay tuned for the next adventure with the Subaru. Alright. Bye-bye.